Toni Preckwinkle, newly elected Cook County Board President, unfortunately newly reelected, came out earlier and said this, Benny. Welcome to the show, Toni Preckwinkle.
The hard work is now done. The system has been modernized. The tax bills are going out on time. They're actually at the printer as we speak. They'll be out by March 2nd, due April 1st. And we'll have a transparent and accountable system going forward.
Mm-hmm. And then the reporter said something like, is that a guarantee? And she mentioned something like, according to the press release here, according to ChatGPT, she said, and call the schedule a lock. Just released this week, Toni Preckwinkle announced Cook County tax bills will be going out late again, second installment, for the fourth out of the fifth year. What does this mean for Cook County residents? Well, number one, it's good for all the local municipalities this time and the school boards that were running out of money. They are going to issue they came up with $300 million somewhere that they're going to give to municipalities and school boards so they could function, interest-free loans. $300 million. Poof! $300 million out of the air, right? Tax-free, interest-free loans to local municipalities to keep them functioning. Fantastic. Guess where that money had to come from? Had to come from an interest-bearing account someplace that the county had somewhere as an emergency fund that they're going to pull out of an interest-bearing account to give to the local municipalities due to their freaking incompetence, and give it to them for tax-free revenue. So you've got all the local municipalities aren't storming down to the county boardroom to blast these people to their face for their incompetence. Okay, so here we go again, another round. You all voted her in. I tried my best to not vote her in. She said earlier that the tax bills are on time. First installment went out. Those always go out on time. Second installment won't. What does that mean for our listeners? Here's what it means for our listeners if you're selling a house. Number one, you're going to be walking away with less money from the sale of your house because there's going to be what's called a tax indemnification set aside for your buyer until the tax bill comes out so they can make sure that there's enough taxes being held back to give to the buyer. So if you're selling your house, you're going to get less. Does the Cook County Board President give two craps about you? No. What does it mean for anybody looking to refinance a home? 4 out of 5 years, I believe this has happened. We've got to hold back twice the amount of your tax bill because we don't know what your tax bill is until the tax bill comes out. 2 months. Okay, I'm taking the over on that. Okay, I'm taking the over. Okay, we'll be lucky to have it by Christmas like they did last year. They jammed it down everybody's throats. Okay, so we got $300 million out of the blue to take care of the local municipalities, keep the school districts and all the towns and villages going. That's great. It's costing everybody in Cook County money. So think about that when you're going to refinance or sell your home. And thank Toni Preckwinkle for that little nugget. I got to throw this in there. I forgot I was on such a Toni Preckwinkle rage. Tyler Technologies is the name of the company that runs our software that I've mentioned on the show and to Toni Preckwinkle's face at the county board meetings numerous times. The valuation as of Friday, when their stock closed at $298.84 a share, is about $13 billion with a B, Rich, with a B, $13 billion. So since Toni Preckwinkle isn't going to do anything about this, I encourage all of our listeners in Cook County to call them at 1-800-800-2581. That number again, 800-800-2581. Press prompt number 1 for software and technology support and politely ask them why they can't send out software engineers to fix our problem that we spent millions of dollars for and that they've been paid for, and it's still effed up. Okay, I think it's fair, and do it respectfully. There's 5.2 million people in Chicago. There are a lot of people outside of Chicago that own property in Chicago that you should call 800-800-2581, prompt number 1, and leave a respectful message. I live in Cook County. I would like to know why our tax bills, your company that has been paid millions of dollars for a service in 2015 for software to be delivered in 2018, and 8 years later is still not functioning the way it should. And be respectful. And 5.2 million people flood their phone lines. Shut their phone lines down. You want civil disobedience? Here, Toni Preckwinkle won't do it. I'll do it.